In this video, I'm going to do the full unboxing of the touchscreen DashCam 1080p Full HD with 170-degree wide-angle lens with the 32GB SD card included with this DashCam. We're going to do the full unboxing and we're going to do the full DIY setup. If you have a different DashCam, you might still want to follow along with this video because I'm going to show you how to run your wire. Now, the parts need for this installation, I'm going to recommend these zip ties and this double back tape for us to run the wire underneath the undercarriage of our car. You'll be able to grab this right in the descriptions below. Also too guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I do a lot of review videos and DIYs, especially if you're into dash cams. All right, let's jump right into it. Okay, we're gonna do the full unboxing to see exactly what's in the packaging, see what comes with the dash cam, and we're gonna go over everything right here on this channel. Guys, again, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to speed with all the DIY setups and the dash cams. So here is the actual dash cam itself. Very nice. Comes with a little lens protector that we can actually just unpeel that and peel that off. Really nice dash cam. You got your microphone, the 170-degree wide angle lens, says it right there. And then you have our touchscreen. A really nice setup. Looks like there's a just a peel away right here to just remove it so it doesn't scratch itself in shipping. But let's see what else we have in here. Okay, it looks like we have the cigarette lighter for the power to the device. Our reverse camera. We're going to do the full DIY setup on this as well. And it comes with 15-foot cable. And the suction cup mounting bracket that goes directly onto the dash cam just like this. And there it is. All right, so that's everything that comes with the touchscreen dash cam. Now let's go set this up. Also too, I did forget to mention the 32GB SD card is going to be located right there on the bottom of the camera. Okay, now when it comes to setting up the dash cam in the front of the car on the windshield, I'm going to say the best place to put this is going to be right in front of the rear view mirror because it's going to be less likely to distract you while you're driving. So let's go ahead and snap this in. Now this is a suction cup, so how this is going to connect, you're just going to make a good contact to the windshield and you're just going to press this close and it's going to lock directly into place. All right, so we're going to put it up as far up the windshield as we can. We're going to want to make a good connection to the actual windshield and then lock it into place. Just like that. Put your rear view back up. And there we go. Now it's kind of out of your way when you're driving. You can clearly see everything in front of you, but it's still over here to the right-hand side. But like I said, it's less likely to distract you on being on that side of the car while you're driving. Now we're going to take our power cable and we're going to run the power to the front of the dash cam up and around. I'm going to show you exactly how to hide the wire right into the cigarette lighter. All right, so we're going to take our power cable and we are going to just press in the power cable to make the connection, and that does pivot too, so you can kind of move that around and put it kind of any angle you really want. All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to run our wire all the way around so it's nice and neat and you don't have anything hanging over. All right, so we're going to run our wire up by the rear view mirror, grab one of the zip ties. If you haven't purchased the zip tie kit yet, you can get it right in the descriptions. So we're going to just secure it right to the rear view mirrors, just so if we do pull on it, it's not going to pull out. We're just going to kind of snap it right there into place. All right, perfect. Now what we're going to do is I'm just going to run the actual wire over top of the windshield and kind of just feed it in that way. So make sure you go back, just keep feeding it back in, and then when you get to a corner, I know the sun's kind of blinding you right there. You get to a piece of plastic in the car, make a turn. Now it's going to lock that into place. And now we're just going to run the wire going down the trim of the car. right, now that the wire is down low, what we can do now is plug it into the cigarette lighter and see what how much more slack we can hide. All right, and there we go. Kind of hide that just a little more, but I think I'm in good shape. I'm going to tuck that up a little further, and we're good to go. All right, now that it all has power going down, the wire's hidden and everything, now we're going to set up the rear facing lens. We're going to run the wire from the dash cam all the way to the back of the truck. Okay, so we are almost complete. Now what we need to do is hook up the rear facing lens to the back of the bumper of my truck, and we're gonna make the run. It comes with a 15-foot cable all the way up to the actual dash cam itself. Now this is when the zip tie kit is gonna really come in handy and when you're gonna use it the most. Like I said, if you wanna purchase this zip tie kit, you can pick it right up on Amazon, right in the descriptions below. Okay, so we have our cable. What we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the zip tie and we're gonna kind of stretch it out to get it all kind of leveled out so it's not all bunched up. Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably wondering what that red cable is. I'm going to explain to you guys what that is right now. So let's first get this all untied and laid out. We're going to plug this in right to the actual dash cam itself. So let's just go ahead and do that right now. We're just going to plug it in just like that. And now we're going to start to run our wire just like we ran the power line. We're going to put it right up to the rear view mirror. We're going to attach a zip tie to it. We're going to come all the way around and go right down the floorboards and out that back door to the back of the bumper. Okay, so first thing what you're going to want to do is, just like you did the power cable, grab a zip tie, tie it around the rear view mirror. Just like that. Now we're going to cut them. Now what we're going to do is we are going to run our cable, just like we ran our power cable, up over top. Just like that. And now we're going to run it down the trim of the door. Now that the cable's ran, it's up into the ceiling of the actual car. Now I'm going to run it all the way around just like this. This is very easy to do. You're kind of just pushing it directly into place so it does not go anywhere. Very easy to do. Like I said, guys, just go down the trim of your door, go all the way down, and we'll just fall right into that channel. All right, you see my power cable to the other one. I'm just going to go past that and right down to the actual floorboard, just like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it back in, and I'm just going to go underneath the floorboard, and I'm just going to keep on going all the way back. Like I said, you can't really see it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the back door and kind of run it back this way right now, all the way down, and I'm going to jump right out, and then I'm going to have it right underneath facing the back. And here it is, guys. Sorry for all the dog hairs. Okay, so this is where we're going to stop. This is when we're going to use our zip tie kit that we have. So we're going to go ahead and get that. I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to take these little plastic clips. We're going to stick them right here, and we are going to zip tie the wire directly on top of it. I'm just using two just to secure it a little more. It will stick on there with no issues. Guys, this is definitely going to make the job a lot easier for you. So I'm just using two just because, I mean, it comes in a big pack, so I definitely like to use a little more so I know it's not going to go anywhere. So we'll do the zip tie. You're better off just doubling it up. It's going to kind of lock it into place. Isn't going to go anywhere. But you'll still be able to shut the door and close it without being an issue. Like I said, now it's locked into place. It isn't going to go anywhere. If somebody pulls it, we're going to cut that off, and then we're going to be good to go. Now let's see if the door closes without being an issue. No problem at all. Like I said, you're definitely going to want this kit here, just because it's going to lock the cable into place. Just in case if somebody kicks it, it's going to pull it. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to go anywhere. Highly recommend this, guys. Like I said, pick this up in the description below. Okay, now when it comes to this red wire, we are not going to hook this up. I don't typically hook this up. This is for, you can actually run this red wire to a tail light. So when you go in reverse, it's automatically going to pop up the reverse camera on the actual dash cam on the inside of the car. But we're always going to be able to see that, so we necessarily don't need this actually. So what we're going to do is we're just going to wrap it up, and we're going to wrap some electrical tape around it, just so it's nice and neat. It's not flopping all over the place. Like I said, we're just going to wrap it up with some electrical tape. If you do need electrical tape, you can grab it right there on Amazon in the description below. So you're going to leave it just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to connect the camera to this end, and then we're going to mount our camera. Okay, so now we got our camera. Here we go. Here it is right here. We're just going to connect it just like this. Stabs in, and there you go. All hooked up. Now we got to find the place to actually put the dash cam or the rear facing lens. I was originally thinking of putting it on top of my truck to kind of look over and down. Not everybody has a truck. You might have a regular car. I do recommend maybe putting it on your back bumper if you have a car, but I have a truck. This is a little different situation. That's going to pretty much be it with the setup of the rear facing lens, but I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to attach this to my car now. All right, so we're going to stick another clip right above the door lock there. Like I said, these are super helpful and very handy when it comes to hooking up the reverse camera. We're going to run our wire, zip tie it, we're going to go one more, and then we're going to secure this into place. All right, one more zip tie before we attach the camera again. And obviously if you have a different model car, it's going to be a little different, but you kind of see how this goes, especially when it comes to this zip tie kit. All right, now it's time to hook up the camera again and make the run. Plug in our camera again. Right to the back of the window. And then we're going to secure this wire as well into place. And we'll get a zip tie right there. Okay, now I'm going to take one of these clips. Right onto the window. And there it is. Not going to go anywhere. Like I said, if you have a different style car, it's going to, it might be a little different for you, but it's the same concept. Very easy to do. Nothing's hardwired. You just got to run the cable. In my case, I went from the dash cam to the back of the cab. So now when I'm looking at everything behind me, and we're going to be able to view that right now on the actual dash cam. All right, guys, we are 100% complete. Now we're just going to test it out. As you see, I have it right on the back of the car. It's going to get everything behind me, and I have the wire going on the inside of the car right up to the actual dash cam itself. But now what I want to do is I want to drive around to show you exactly what this looks like. So what's nice about this dash cam is how it's kind of out of your way. It's not obstructing your view in any way or form. Like I said, you can see everything right there on the display. You got the rear facing cam, and then you have the front facing cam. So you can clearly see me without any issues in front of the car. Now we're gonna see what the back looks like. Now you clearly see me on the back of the car. This is exactly what the rear facing cam looks like. This is a really nice setup, guys, especially for the price. Definitely looks great. Nice setup. Perfect little dash cam, guys. Definitely love this dash cam. Awesome. So that includes how to set up the rear facing camera. Now what I want to show you guys, what it looks like on the inside of the camera, how to set your date and time and some of the settings. I'm going to walk you guys through on also how to pull some video files. All right, so I'm going to walk you guys through what it looks like on the inside of the dash cam. Some of the features we're just going to go through. I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually pull the video footage and everything like that. So first thing first, I want you to see right here is the actual record screen. So it is in record screen, and also this little square right here is the rear facing lens. But what we're going to do is how we're going to view our video footage. We are going to click that little icon right there, that home icon. When we're in that area, what we're going to do next is we're going to click on file. When we click on file, we're going to be shown two different lenses. We have folder 1 and folder 2. Folder 1 is the front facing lens. Folder 2 is the rear facing lens. So you can actually click on a folder and then you can navigate through all of the video footage and pull the video footage that you're looking for right here on the dash cam. And one of the coolest things is too, guys, that it is all time stamped, and it shows you the dates and everything like that. But very easy to kind of glide through and pull the video footage right off of the touchscreen. As you can see, that is a very clear picture. But now I want to get into some of the features, the formatting, and how to set the date and time. Also, too, before we move on, it is time-stamped right there in the bottom left-hand corner, just so you guys know. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pause the video. We're going to go back to the settings. We're going to click on settings. And now what I want to do is I want to set my time. When we set my time, we're just going to click right here in settings. It is 2004. We are going to do the month, which is February, and today's date is the 17th. The time is 6 o'clock. Actually, 7:25. As you see how easy this is to set the time, I do recommend you setting this time just so so it knows the date and time of when the video footage was taken. So then once you have your date and time, you're going to hit confirm, and then you should be good to go. And now what we're going to do now is we're going to check it. And that's how you're going to check the time right there. You have the date, the month, and the day, and also the time, 7:21. Also, another thing that I've been getting a lot of questions regarding is the formatting. How you're going to format the SD card, you're going to go to settings. This is not always necessary, but I just want to show you how to format it. You're just going to go into the settings. There's going to be a little button right there. You're going to click it. You are going to click format, and then it's going to say warning. Click to delete all data. You are going to confirm it, and then it's going to delete all of the data. Now, this is only if you have to reformat your SD card. In all situations, you do not always need to do this. All right, so one of the last things I want to show you is the reverse dash cam, which is pretty neat. Now, also, guys, this is the camera right here. I have it right over here on the right side of the screen. Now, say that is a little too small. You can actually customize this with a 50-50 split of the screen, so you can kind of view two different lenses right there on one screen. Pretty cool. I do like that they do have that feature that you can customize it, but very nice little system, guys. Highly recommend it. All right, guys, that includes the inside of the touchscreen dash cam. Like I said, guys, can't go wrong with this dash cam. Definitely grab it right in the descriptions below. Thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm doing a lot of DIY installs, especially when it comes to dash cams. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Chris, and until next time.